What up YouTube, Gaming Guru 91 here, and today I am back with an NBA 2K14 video. But today I'm going to be talking about NBA 2K15 and the possibility of a new type of card called a throwback card. So, the reason I'm going to make this video and talk about throwback cards is because of the pre-order bonus for 2K15. And what the pre-order bonus is, you get 5,000 virtual currency to spend along with a throwback Kevin Durant card. And then you get two My Team packs. I don't know what level pack they are, if they're gold packs or if they're general packs. Almost like an emerald pack. And also, the last thing is a My Player inspired Kevin Durant leg sleeve, which I think is a pretty cool feature. So, when it comes to flashback players or throwback players, because in Madden they have flashback, and now in 2K14 they could have throwback. And the reason I think this is a really cool idea is because you could have some today's stars who are older. For example, I'll give you my top 5. Just one of them would be Kobe Bryant. Everyone knows Kobe back in the day, like even 4 or 5 years ago. Let's just go with 08. I feel like that was a really good year for him. 2008. He had a solid like 6-year span where he was just tearing it up consistently, like over 27, 28 points a game. And you know what? I think that Kobe should have his own flashback card. If they have, oh sorry, throwback card. I'm getting mixed up now with Madden. I think he should have his own throwback card if KD has one. And that's my first of 5. My second would be his teammate Steve Nash. So I think Steve Nash should have, for example, his MVP season card. I know he has 2 MVP seasons, but I think either one. I feel like his first one would be better because it's more special. Because your first time is just like getting your MVP awards. Seems like it'd be a lot more special than your second or your third or your fourth, depending how many you get. And I think Nash. I feel like his 3-point would be higher. I feel like his stamina would be higher. I don't know what his stamina is in 2K14, but I feel like it's not very high. And for that reason, I think his stamina would be much higher in the next gen. Sorry, next game. Of course, on next gen. And then next would be Flash, Dwayne Wade. This guy would be so good. His 3 would be higher. He'd be faster. He'd have more stamina. I think his stamina is pretty good though in this game. I think it's like a 97 if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. But also I feel like his mid-range shot would be a little higher, and his dunk tendency would be very high. If they could have like his, if anyone knows he had his injury where he like blew out his knee, maybe the season before that or the season that he blew out his knee. I mean that was an unfortunate season, but that season he was amazing. He dunked everything. After that, he got a little more conservative, just to trying to play it safe a little bit, which is understandable considering what happened to him. But when it comes to playing in game, obviously, we don't really care that much about injuries. Even though there are injuries now, we don't really care as much about them. Next for me is Ray Allen, Jesus Shuttlesworth. This guy would have a solid card. Right now, of course, he's the best 3-point shooter in the history of the NBA. But his old card would have higher stamina rating, higher speed rating, a higher clutch rating than it does right now. Even though everyone knows Ray Allen has been clutch, especially in last year's playoffs, not as much as this year's. Even though he has been pretty much 6-man off the bench for Miami. But getting a little off topic there, I still think that Ray Allen's dunk would also be a little higher. If anyone saw the old highlight of where Ray Allen tried to go for a dunk, but Kobe just blocked the crap out of it, I mean, that shows Ray Allen was a little more fearless back in the day, I guess you could say. He used to go for dunks and stuff like that, not really as much anymore. Or even if he does, they're like he doesn't really attempt them as hard. There's kind of little finishes. And last but not least is Kevin Garnett. This guy, for me, when he was on Timberwolves, was one of the most menacing players in the league. I didn't know. I only started watching basketball in 2003 because I'm actually not that old. I was born in the 90s. And Kevin Garnett, I used to love him when I was growing up. I actually have his jersey from when he was on the Celtics before he got traded to the Nets. And I still wear it. I mean, it's an awesome jersey. I loved him when I was growing up. I think KG could have a higher 3-point rating because everyone knows he couldn't really hit threes a lot, but he used to be able to hit them every now and then. And also, he'd have a higher dunk. Definitely more stamina. No doubt more stamina. And also more general shooting improvements like tendencies, all that kind of stuff. So, this is just my opinion on throwback cards and the reward being given to us for 2K15. like if you agree with me. Comment on who you want to see as a flashback or throwback card. And also, guys, please, as always, subscribe for more, guys.